Hello, it's Dr. Brian McDonough, and welcome to the new normal for Sunday, June 21st, 2020. So here's the deal. I woke up this morning with a number of calls from news organizations where I work asking me what I thought about the president's comments about testing. So, of course, I didn't have anything to say because I hadn't seen the president's comments on testing. But when I read them, he essentially said that testing is a double-edged sword. He said that we've tested about 25 million people in the United States, and he said, here's the bad part. When you are testing to that extent, you're going to find more people. You're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please. It's an interesting comment. And apparently today people are saying he said it in jest. But let's just assume it's serious, or let's just talk about the comment itself. In 1917, we didn't have the ability to test. We had the Spanish flu. The only difference between 1917 and 2020 is that we can test. We don't have a vaccine and we don't have treatment. So there's nothing else we can do that we couldn't do in 1917 except give some IV fluids and try some so-called miracle drugs. But right now we've got nothing. So assuming we have nothing, all we really have is testing. Testing is important because you can track and trace. You can find out who's positive, find out who they were in contact with, and control that group so it doesn't spread out into a community. That's the whole idea. The president believes that 25 million tests is a lot, and it would seem like it's a lot. But we have 330 million people in the country, and if you look at it from a public health standpoint, to truly track and trace the way you need to do to control a virus like this is you should probably do a minimum of 5 million tests a day. 5 million a day. We've done 25 million since it started. So the bottom line here is we can look at the science and use the science to save lives, or we can try to avoid the problem and pretend it doesn't exist. That's not my decision. My decision, with what I do for you, is to explain what the science is so you can make the best decisions to be as healthy as you possibly can be. Which brings us back to the same point I always say. Count on you and your family. Don't count on any leaders. Make sure you wear a mask. Make sure that you do social distancing. Make sure you wash your hands and clean surfaces. It's the best we've got right now. And if you can get tested, try to find out if you've been positive. Find out if your neighbors are positive. Use the tests to try to help.